Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katelyn, and I wanted to wish you guys a happy March. And I also wanted to announce a little segment that I'm going to be doing for the month of March. So as many of you know, I really like monsters. If it isn't obvious from my Monster Mash segment or from all the speed paints I do of like dragons and random creature things, I mean, you know I like them a lot. So I thought, why not dedicate an entire month to only monsters? So for the entire month of March, I'm gonna be doing Movie Monster March. Every week, I'm gonna have 2 monster illustrations from different anime, TV shows, movies, and basically anything that I really like. So this will be actually an opportunity to see kind of what I like in terms of monster and creature design, and I'm really excited to start this month. I've been planning this for a while, and I'm ready to dive in and do a bunch of different monster and creatures. So I hope you guys enjoyed these segments, and as you might know, the first one, just from the title of this, is going to be Grimm from RWBY. This is actually one of my favorite current running series, and I've always really enjoyed the look of the Grimm. I've always really been attracted to when you take the creature and you have different parts that are still like skeletal, or like how different Grimm have like just the skulls with the fur, and I just really love that look. So I had to draw my favorite Grimm, which are the Beowolf. So you know what, let's dive in and get this painting started. So just to preface, because I have a feeling you guys already noticed this or realized, but this drawing has already been sketched out and completed on paper. So I've been pretty ridiculously busy with life. It's been kind of hectic, and I've had to find any opportunity I can to draw, especially with these monster marches, because I wanted each of them to be a full rendered illustration of a monster. So I really wanted them to look really good, and with that, it takes even extra time. So on top of being busy, these are huge pieces. So I've been taking my sketchbook with me everywhere and just trying to find any opportunity to plan these pieces and draw and just get these started. Usually it's during my lunch at work, or if I'm out and about and waiting in line somewhere, or like hanging out in a lobby, or lots of different places, and I've been sketching and trying to plan all my pieces for March. This won't happen with all of them, but a good chunk of these I've already planned out and at least sketched in my sketchbook. But other ones, you'll be able to see the whole process. I'll start the sketch digitally and go from there. It's just some of the bigger ones that I really wanted to plan out and get done ahead of time are going to be in the sketchbook. So I just wanted to let you guys know that before I continued on, because I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh, wait, you're not sketching. It's already done. And that's why I did it in my sketchbook while I was out and about, just to make sure that I could tackle this, especially because I knew this one was going to be a big piece, because there's 3 Grimm and I really wanted to try something new with fire and painting and do a couple of different techniques. So because of that, I needed to make sure that I was ready to tackle it and spend many hours on it. So I really wanted to make sure I had it planned ahead of time and ready to go. So yeah, with that preface out of the way, I thought I'd chat with you guys a little bit more about Grimm in general. So actually, it's really funny. In my comic, I have what I call a hellhound, and it's kind of this mix of, I don't even know how to describe it, a hound with like a cheetah with skeletal parts, and I drew that back in middle school, and I've always adored adding skeletal parts to creatures. So actually when RWBY came out, I was super excited when I saw the Grimm. They just looked sick, and I love their designs. And I actually was really happy. If you haven't seen RWBY Season 4, I'm going to be talking about it. And Season 3 and Season 2. So if you haven't seen any of RWBY, there's going to be spoilers. So just warning you now. But yeah, in the first book, you know, we had the Beowolf and Ursa and just a couple Grimm here and there. And the snakes, I can't remember what they're called. But all of those were really cool, and then as the series progressed, we got more and more awesome looking Grimm. And I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't I pick the Dragon Grimm to be my favorite Grimm? Trust me, he has a super sick design. I absolutely love him. But you know, first love was the Beowulfs. I just really like their look, their design, and I don't know. I just think they're so cool. But yeah, there's been so many cool Grimm that have recently come out. There was the Dragon Grimm, and then we had the Griffins. Gosh, what else was there? I'm trying to think specifically for Season 3. So we had the Dragon, the Griffin. Oh, those two-legged lizardy looking ones. There's the snake, the Beowolf, the Ursa. I can't remember all their names, so you guys will have to bear with me. Get it? Bear? Because I just talked about the Ursa. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think what else. So in the new season, we've also had a lot of cool looking ones. Like, oh my gosh, the one that was there at the finale, fucking awesome. It's the one that's based off of old Irish Scottish legends where the rider fuses to its horse, basically. Not like, that's not how it starts, but it's a horse with the rider permanently attached to it. And I can't think of the name. It's a really cool Irish sounding name. But anyway, really, really cool looking Grimm. Like, I absolutely adore mythology. So when they keep incorporating more mythology into the series, especially through their monsters, I've just been loving it and eating it up. There's a couple that I think would be really cool if they were able to incorporate them. Like, I know they did griffins, but man, there's so many cool mythical creatures that they could try to tackle. And I mean, even real life creatures. Like, for me, it'd be really cool if there was like a lion Grimm. That'd be pretty sick. Or like something similar. Oh, and I forgot there's the boar Grimm, because I was thinking to myself, well, what if they did like a bull? A bull would be really cool, but then I forgot they also had the boar. What else? Oh, and then the giant crows. I don't know why, but I am literally forgetting every Grimm name, and I'm really disappointed in myself. I'm such a huge fan of RWBY, but of course, like, when I'm recording the biggest thing with Grimm, I'm forgetting everything, and I don't understand why. But either way, there's a lot of cool stuff that they could tackle. They have some really, really talented character and creature designers. I don't know if they have more than one hired, but I know of one concept artist that works for them, at least freelance. I love her work, and she's super talented. So I'm curious if she also does the Grimm or if that's someone else, but I'd love to find out who does all the Grimm designs. They're just so cool. Honestly, that would be like a huge dream job of mine, to be real with you guys. I would love to design Grimm or monsters for a different series for Rooster Teeth. That'd be so cool. And I bet a lot of people say that, but oh my gosh, I would just have a blast designing all these creepy, like, awesome, kick-ass creatures. Oh, I'm just getting excited thinking about it. My mind is just running, like, what mythology creature could I use, or what animal combos, or even just animal in general could you use? It's just, that'd be so, so cool. And then I'm also really excited because with RTX coming up, when we're there, I'm gonna basically camp out for the RWBY panel, because last year they showed some sneak peeks for season 4 where they showed the ape Grimm, and he looks really cool. So I'm really excited and hopeful that during the RWBY panel at RTX we get to see maybe a couple new Grimm designs, or at least like one more before it gets released. That'd be really, really awesome. And actually, speaking of RTX, I'm planning on getting a couple copies of this print made, and I would really love to give it to Gray and Carrie and Miles, and I'll bring a couple extra in case I run into anyone else from the RWBY staff, but I'd love to give them a copy of this, and that'd be super cool. And then I'm also planning, which is like, I guess, a little bit of an insight into next month, I'm planning on doing a full piece of Yang, Weiss, Ruby, and Blake, because I'd love to give it to the voice actors. I met Aaron last year at Phoenix Comic-Con, and for those of you who don't know, Aaron's the voice of Blake. And I did give her a fan art then, but I feel I've improved a lot since then. So I really want to give her like a better full body, really kick-ass piece. And I'm thinking about doing all their season 4 outfits. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited to start doing those. And I think I've covered everything I really wanted to talk about with this piece. So I think I'll have a couple of these available. I might do a small print run, and I'll put them up on my store Envy. And if you guys haven't visited that yet, I'll have a link down in the description. You can go check it out. I have a bunch of prints over there. But this will probably be available sometime in May if I do get a couple printed. But yeah, cool. Well, enjoy the rest of the speed paint, guys, and I'll see you towards the end. right, so there we go, the finished Grimm painting. So this one was a lot of fun. I just had a blast painting this. I actually tried a bunch of new techniques. Like, I haven't painted fire in a long time, so I tried something a little new, and I really like how it turned out. And if you guys would like to see any of the behind the scenes of how I painted this or the different effects I applied to my layers, you can go check out my Patreon, where this is going to be the Photoshop file of the month. And actually, for the month of March, since I didn't post the Photoshop file for February, there's gonna be 2 this March. So this will be the first one, and then the second one will probably be released about mid-March. If you guys go check out my Patreon, I have a lot of cool stuff, like I do a monthly sketch postcard, I have the full Photoshop files for different projects every month, and then I also have a lot of cool behind the scenes art. So thanks again, guys, for stopping by and checking out this video, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you aren't already, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have new videos every week, and if you like this video, I'd love if you dropped a like or left a comment down below. So thanks again, guys, and I will see you for the next installment of Movie Monster March. Bye, guys.